time in the Coachella Valley as our Palm Spring Power take on the Southern Nevada Coyotes. The Palm Spring Power looking for their fourth win in a row. Last three games, they've faced three different legends, and all three times, three different victories. Hello, everybody. My name is Brae Foust, alongside Sam Federman. And Sam, 11 runs in the first game, 12 runs in the second game, 11 runs in the third game. These Palm Spring Power guys, they're averaging about 11.3 runs per game. How are you looking? Are you looking for more runs today?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd be lying if I said, yeah, I don't want to see very many runs. I think everybody in the ballpark every day comes to the ballpark and wants to see runs. So, sure, sometimes you'll come for a specific pitcher, but most of the time you come to the ballpark, you want to see fireworks. You want to see balls flying out, whether it's home runs, doubles, or whatever it is. For me, I just want to see this Palm Springs Power team put more runs on the board than the other team.
And not only that, they've been actually striking out as many batters as they have been pretty much getting hits out of the game.
Yeah, the Power have been dominating the battle of discipline on both sides. They're establishing the strike zone. The entire pitching staff is doing a great job of establishing the strike zone and pounding the zone, missing bats. It's just been something that the Power have totally excelled with. And then on the other side of the ball, it's another thing that the Power have done really well is draw walks. They've drawn pretty much as many walks as they have times struck out.
As any manager would say, any on-base percentage going up is any on-base percentage. That's positive. But we're looking forward to a fantastic game, looking for win number 4 for the Palm Spring Power. And we're about to get underway with Grafton Stroop for the Coyotes. Left-handed batter here. A cool 82 degrees here in Palm Springs, California. A little bit of a breeze going on out to right center field.
Miles Halligan on the mound for the Power, Missouri State product. That's the Missouri Valley Conference.
And that's in there, strike one on the outside corner. Palm Spring Power have been doing very excellent on the pitching mound in getting first pitch strikes. And that one right there immediately is good for the Power. And that one's going to be low and away for ball 1.
Yeah, so Halligan trying to establish the zone, get ahead in the count there, but that second pitch just got a little bit away from him, maybe trying to get a little bit of a chase action.
And the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be swung away, and that's going to leave another fantastic pitcher's count at a 1-2.
Yeah, again, get ahead of the count and let the rest of the bat take care of itself. Sitting around 87 miles an hour so far.
All right, Halligan and the pitch. That's going to be fouled off, and we're going to do it again.
Yeah, stays at that same count. Just what are you going to give him here? I think maybe you can try and go outside, low and away.
Well, we'll see on this next pitch.
Or you could try something new and try and go up and in on him with a fastball.
Well, we'll see on this next pitch. The next pitch, that's going to be up and away. That's an easy take for ball 2. 2-2 count now for Grafton Strout.
Yeah, I definitely want to see him try and come inside. He's worked the outside part of the plate for most of this AB. Maybe challenge him inside.
And the 2-2. That's going to be swung, and there we go. Another strikeout for the Palm Spring Power. Another strikeout for Miles Hannigan, and that's one away as Hunter Katchke comes up to the plate, the designated hitter for the Coyotes.
You know, sometimes you don't need to to do something that you don't have to. You didn't have to challenge him on the inside. He just got him to swing at the outside fastball. That one clocked in 89 miles an hour.
And sometimes just a good old-fashioned heater is just how all that needs to get done.
Absolutely.
Halligan with the pitch. That's going to be low and away, off speed.
Yeah, starts him off with the breaking ball there.
Got to mix it up a little bit. Got to mix it up every now and then. Halligan now up to the pitch. Next pitch. That's going to be swung on. It's going to be in the gap. Diving effort. But it's going to be an easy single for the Coyotes.
Yeah, and so the strong season for Katchke at the college level. He hit .396 with a .719 slugging percentage at the College of Southern Nevada this season. And he is going to keep that going right here.
So now that brings up Easton Shelton to the plate. The first baseman here for the South Nevada Coyotes.
Yeah, Shelton is a big guy, and he just graduated high school, actually, from Las Vegas, Nevada at 6'5".
First pitch. 2, and that's going to be on the outside corner for strike 1.
He'll be playing at UNLV next year.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
We like to still wish him good luck, but we still are rooting for our Palm Spring Power. The 0-1 count now for Shelton. And the next pitch, that's going to be a curveball. That's going to be a fly out to center field. Popa under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Yeah, so definitely a different game so far for the Power than what we saw last night. It was just total domination, overdrive with strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. So it was 8 of the first 10 batters that Matt Porter faced went down with a strikeout. Halligan, so far, he did get a strikeout, but the last 2 batters have put the ball in play.
And now it's going to bring up Paul Myro the 4th for the Coyotes, and the first pitch is in there for strike number 1.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Halligan goes back to that pitch.
Halligan out from the stretch now. Kashke on first right now. The 0-1. And that's going to be popped up. And that's going to be out of play for strike number 2.
I'm sure Myro and Shelton have a whole bunch to talk about. Myro's a UNLV guy. Bishop Gorman, same high school as Easton.
Well, now we're going to see if we're going to see now if Halligan can get out of this with the 0-2 pitch. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be just inside for ball number 1. No.
Oh.
Incorrect. That is actually a hit by pitch off the, looks like off the elbow.
Wow, that's why you wear those elbow guards.
Chef now with the 2-1 count. Halligan with the pitch. That's going to be swung and missed.
Yeah, there it is. Just like that. Challenge the hitter. Make the hitter make a play.
So now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. All bags are got a force going on for him. Let's see if he can get the strikeout or for a ground out. I think he'll take either one of them. The 2-2. That's swung and miss, and another Palm Spring Power strikeout.
Yeah, gotta love that one right there. Just goes down and makes him chase that one. And you know what? The Power get out of that. They did get some base runners on there, and I'm ready to see this Power team hit.
So with 1 hit on the inning, Palm Spring Power get out of there with no runs allowed. We're coming back for the Palm Spring Power's first inning. You're listening to Palm Spring Power Baseball.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, the place to play.
Girl, you know that there's one thing that I love. This Jack won't make it till you wanna ring.
Girls love this.
Our target is men.
What's a target?
It's one thing to be honored as an esteemed Forbes award-winning resort. It's quite another to be honored 3 years in a row.
And that's going to be fouled off for strike number 1.
Into the grass there. Abrams going out and getting that one and making some contact there. Dykeman's first pitch came in at 84.3 miles an hour.
Abrams right now batting .500 in the first 3 games of the season.
Just didn't stay up long enough.
And that's what the Power have been doing lately. Just keep allowing the pitchers to make the mistakes. Keep the batters counts coming in as the 2-1 pitch comes away. And that's driven out to left field. That one's deep. But it's going to be caught by Justin Hausner. And that's going to be 1 away for the Palm Spring Power.
Yeah, relatively routine play there, but good to see the Power get some good contact on it. Again, even led off yesterday.
Now batting the 2 spot as the first pitch.
Really interesting spot there. Looked like a curveball that he too high.
Would you like that? That's what he likes. He's stolen base coming in. And throws in. He is safe over at third. A stolen base for Jason Leon. And that's going to make an even easier job for Noah Blythe to try and get him in.
And it was a good throw, too, by he's the catcher. But Leon just beat him to the spot.
And that should be his, if I'm not mistaken, his 4th stolen base.
That is
his
4th stolen base of the year.
So he's got some.
He's got 5 hits and 4 stolen bases.
He is definitely taking advantage of his speed. The 1-1 pitch to Blythe. And that's going to be flying out of the park, and he's now stuck with a 1-2 count.
That might be near that first base concession stand. I'm not sure, though, but
maybe one of the kids out here can come out and go get it, and maybe go and get a free popsicle.
Yeah, I don't know how many kids have taken advantage of that opportunity. I feel like we need to broadcast that more out on the PA.
I mean, I would take popsicle anytime.
Absolutely. I don't think it's just the kids that would take a popsicle. I mean,
The 1-2 pitch is outside for 2-2. Good look for Blythe right there.
I mean, it's not the hottest day out there today, but it'll get really hot out there over the next month. I mean, it's still pretty hot. 80,
I mean,
80.
as a right here is pretty sacked fly for Noah Blythe.
Yeah, Noah Blythe just doing what the team needs him to do, get the ball into the outfield, in the air, and that's something that the left fielder could do a lot of work today.
And that's all you need from a good batter. That's all you need right there with runner on third. All you need to do is just get a blooped out there and an easy RBI sack fly, and the.
I wonder if they're paying Justin Hausner overtime. He is doing everything out and left right now.
Basically, that's all he's been up to. He's just been getting the hit
I mean, yeah, it's basically just been the pitcher, catcher, and left fielder.
So here comes Mark Kirkland now up to bat, the first baseman for the Palm Spring Power.
Yeah, Kirkland, he just looks the part of that big hulking lefty first baseman. And so far this season, 5 for 12. And so far this season, 5 for 12.
Yeah, 417 right now for the young man.
Still waiting for a power player to get a hold of one and really send one out. I think Kirkland's one of the guys that I'm watching every AB. Like
their pitch. And then the first inning as Miles Halligan's back out on the mound. By the way, so the Palm Spring Power pitching staff, they've typically only been going about 3 innings per man, except for the exception of the first game, the 5 innings. You think Halligan's going to go a little bit further than 3 innings?
I'm not out there to where you can get in a group.
Get a rep something for sure.
Yeah.
And the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be in the inside corner. Be strike one. 1-1 count for Gunnar Myro of the Coyotes.
Yeah, that's another 2023 grad from Las Vegas. And he's headed to UNLV. Another Bishop Gorman kid.
Halligan, 1-1 count. That's going to be grounder out to Dalton Thomas. Over to Mark Kirkland. That's going to be an easy 4-3 put out.
Yeah, and he had to hop up for that one. Took a bad hop. You know what they always say? Why is the bad hop always the last one? Because it's the one you have the least amount of time to react to.
Right, you are.
And he did a good job there.
So that's going to be out number 1. That's going to bring up Dominic Tavares.
Interesting about Miles Halligan is that he, I believe, graduated Hopkins High School, the same graduating class as UConn women's basketball star Paige Beckers.
Nice to know. That first pitch inside
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
For strike number 1 for Halligan. Headed to count again. 0-1.
And tell him, have a catch with me. Just get the ball in the zone. Get it to my glove. I mean, that's what I would always say when I was catching. Just get it to my glove. Play catch with my glove.
He's probably telling him you're probably doing just a little too much. At this point, low. Most likely try and keep the fastball low. That's for sure. You want that double play ball. And that's what the Power fans here want. Halligan with the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be down in the zone, and that's going to be strike number 2.
And, yeah, you can afford to take that pitch there, but you can't afford to take that pitch again if you see it again. That's one that you got to offer out on 2-2.
Miles Halligan with 2-2 count now. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The pitch just up. Good take there, but it's going to be full count now.
Yeah, this is Hausner at the plate. He was working overtime in the outfield in that last inning.
Well, let's see how his bat's doing right now with the full count. 1 out for the Palm Spring Power. That's going to be inside corner. Strike 3 call. And Halligan with another strikeout for the Palm Spring Power. And that's going to be out number 2.
Yeah, and that one just caught the up and in corner. It was a close call for the umpire, but Miles Halligan's really grateful that it just didn't skeet out on him a little bit more.
Well, the good news now for the Palm Spring Power, they got 2 outs with only 1 out needed. Bad news is we're at the top of the lineup now for the second inning, and it is up to Grafton Stroop for the Coyotes. First pitch. That's going to be the line. Grounded up the middle. Cole Abrams trying to get it. Does not get it. Throw to catcher. Halligan cuts it off. Throws it to third. Leon, and that's going to be an out. But the run does score. Tied it up. So, unfortunately, 1 run does score, but that is all the Coyotes can muster up in the top of the second. We're going to see if the Palm Spring Power can bring it back in the bottom of the second. Our leadoff batter is going to be Dom Hughes. We'll see you in just a moment at the Palm Spring Power Baseball Network.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
I've noticed that he's actually batting nothing right now.
Yeah, he's still looking for his first hit of the season for the Power. He has walked twice, though, so his on-base percentage
at 400
is a healthy 400 right now, but he's going to want to get that batting average above 000.
He wants that crack at the bat. He wants to get that gap shot into right center field. He wants to get that stand-up double. He wants to get on bag, not requiring a walk or hit by pitch.
Yeah, and the diminutively sized left-handed hitter, but the size was misleading. He'll get some pop into that bat.
And still on the mound for the Coyotes. Dom Hughes trying to
a little bit of a standoff here as they wait to face each other.
Trying to figure out if he wants to grip it or rip it or just watch the first pitch. First pitch on the way, and that's going to be on the outside corner. Good paint job by Dykeman, and that's going to be strike number 1.
Yeah, it's a really good spot there. It's the first pitch of the at-bat. You're just trying to get ahead in the count, and it's a good spot, not really encouraging much of a swing. And, again, not really going to encourage much of a swing out of a pitch like that, but it's going to get you a called strike if you can locate it.
So an easy 0-2 count now for Dykeman as Dom Hughes trying to get that first hit. 0-2 pitch. He's trying to go for 3 in a row there, but a little too far outside this time. And that's going to be an easy 1-2 count now.
Yeah, that looked like it had a little bit of arm side run, just ran away from him.
But he's done a good job at pretty much painting a picture here. 3 straight fastballs, maybe at off speed. Nope. Try to go another.
It looked like he just didn't convince himself what pitch that was, but he knew he wanted to swing at it. And you know what? Sometimes you're just not going to have it, and you got to tip your cap to the pitcher and say, all right, I'll get you next time.
And really, with these collegiate guys, it's really tough figuring out which pitches are wanting to throw.
Especially guys that you've never seen before, and you're seeing them. It's not just a windup you haven't seen, it's a repertoire you haven't seen. You don't know what velocity he's throwing.
That first pitch to
and
strike
you're just trying to get used to seeing his pitches, and all of a sudden it's the third strike and you're headed back to the dugout.
Well, first pitch down the middle, on the outside corner if I'm not mistaken. And next pitch, that's going to be a little trouble. Diving play is not going to make it. Popa having to hit the brakes. But he's back in time. He's going to be an easy single for Dominic Popa.
Man, Myro absolutely dove for that one. He wanted all the glory there, but he ended up not being a big deal because he had backup. It's always good to have a guy backing you up there.
And the official score states it is a single. I would imagine it would be a single. It had a little bit of tough play. Runner on first now, Diamond Popa now at first base, and Bryant Ball is up to the plate now. Bryant Ball currently hitting, well, he's actually hitting nothing as well. The first 3 games. First pitch, that's going to be low and inside, but
yeah, and Ball hasn't even been on base yet. He's really trying to bust out of it's only a 2-game slump, but he can definitely do it. He's played at a high level, and he speaks Mandarin.
He does what?
He speaks Mandarin.
He speaks Mandarin?
Yes, he does.
Strike 1, first pitch. Oh! Line shot, doubles him up, and that is going to do it for the inning.
Wow.
That was quick.
Wow, sometimes when you're in a slump, it feels like everything is finding the mitt of the fielders. And you know what? That was a really hard-hit baseball, but no luck for him.
At one point, we were literally just talking Mandarin. Next second, we're out of the second inning now. So, Palm Spring Power 1. We'll get back to the top of the third. You're listening to the Palm Spring Power broadcast.
Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
It's time to step away from the sofa and get back to the world you love, the world of Agua Caliente. So get ready to rediscover that winning feeling again at Agua Caliente Casinos.
Well, a rough way to end the bottom of the second as we get into the top of the third now for the Palm Spring Power.
Yeah, Miles Halligan's still on the mound, and he's trying to give him a quick inning here and get back to the power lineup.
Halligan now up back on the mound as we stated before. Trying to get a quick inning here. First pitch of the top of the third. And that's going to be line shot. Mark Kirkland up and makes the grab.
I know we got the snowy station over there, but the real snow cones are being made by Mark Kirkland, the first baseman. What an impressive play.
Made a leaping effort, but, you know, he's pretty tall. A little easy jump for him, but easy. I can't make it look that easy for Mark Kirkland just did. And that is an easy one pitch, one out for Miles Halligan.
I mean, yeah, we've seen some impressive defense today on both sides.
And that's going to bring up Easton Shelton back up to the plate. Fly out in his first at-bat to center field.
Another guy with some great size.
First pitch. And that's going to be off speed in the dirt for ball one.
And, yeah, he's not going to challenge him on the first pitch. Just tried to float one in there, but it died on him, and he was a little low on it.
1-0 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off. It's going to be 1-1 now.
Let's see if Halligan goes back to that pitch here on 1-1. Shelton's now got the timing there just a little bit. And
Miles Halligan has the next pitch, and that's going to be just outside for ball number 2.
Yeah, he's staying on that. You can go just a little bit inside, and you challenge him. You force a swing, and sometimes they'll swing and miss like that, and you can get back into the count 2-2, and now you're one pitch away from having 2 outs.
Halligan trying to get the strikeout, doesn't get it, but Mark Kirkland's got the play. It's going to be 3-1. Nice play. Nice diving stop by Mark Kirkland. Made another play look easy that we couldn't have done it for sure.
Yeah, Mark Kirkland's glove is golden right now, and that's a really good job to cover the bag by Halligan.
So along with a good bat that Mark Kirkland has, he has a pretty good glove as well. 2 outs now for the Palm Spring Power, and that's going to bring up Paul Morrow, the 4th. Got hit by a pitch in the first inning. Just grazed his elbow the last time he was that bad. The first pitch. Oh, and that's going to be flown out to center field. It's in the gap. That's going to be trouble, and that's going to be in the gap. Morrow rounding second. He's trying to go. Oh, hits the brakes on at second, and it's going to be, though, an easy stand-up double. There was going to be no way on earth Pope was going to catch that. That was a shot to right center field.
Yeah, that was really impressive there. He hit that one all the way to the Agua Caliente sign out there, and now he stands on second base.
That's going to bring up Cooper Sheff now up to the plate, the right fielder.
Yeah, having that sort of power to right center field really opens up the game for you in your next at-bat. How are they going to pitch to you?
Still 2 outs now for the Palm Spring Power. Halligan with the first pitch. And that's going to get inside corner for strike number 1.
Yeah, seeing the approach that Halligan takes to facing these different hitters, he comes inside on the first pitch there, and now he's ahead in the count.
Looked a little shaken for a moment after that stand-up double, but back up the mound, he's ready to go. The 0-1 pitch now. That's going to be in the dirt. Good stop there by Brian Ball.
Yeah, very important with a runner on base, and even without a runner on base, just for the sake of it, to keep the ball in front of you. Don't be lazy behind the plate. Being a catcher is one of the most physically strenuous jobs in all of sports.
Probably the toughest position in my personal opinion.
In baseball, for sure.
For sure. The 1-1 pitch now. On its way. And that's going to be just super worried. He realizes that he's got a good defense right behind him. Runner still at second, but still got 2 outs on him. Just needs to get that 1 grounder. And the 2-1 pitch now. Halligan looking back to pitch. And that's going to be in there for strike 2.
Yeah, you just got to keep pounding the zone, and you'll get the calls there. When you get it in the strike zone, you can keep getting in the zone and forcing swings and get out of innings quicker.
Cooper Chef was asking the home plate umpire there, seeing where it was located. Apparently it was a strike. That's good enough for me up here. The 2-2 pitch for Halligan. That's going to be fouled off. Good battle here for Cooper Chef. Keeps the count 2-2.
Yeah, Southern Nevada doing a good job fouling these pitches off, getting deeper into counts than we've seen some of the other power opponents so far.
Alden's going to get a touch of rosin just for a moment. Quick clean plate by the home plate umpire. And we are getting ready back for Cooper Chef's at bat. 2-2 count now, 2 outs for the Palm Spring Power. Looking to get out of this inning with no runs back on the board. Keep it at a 1-1 tie ball game. The pitch. And that's going to be a grounder. That's going to be up the middle, and no one's going to get that run. Runner's going to come in, easily score. That's going to be an easy RBI single for Cooper Chef.
You know, just a seeing eye single between the second baseman and shortstop, and you know what? That puts Southern Nevada in the lead. So how can Palm Springs work back from this adversity right here? They haven't really trailed much at times this year, but it's a big test of Casey Dill's team's mentality right here.
Well, this is the first time that I believe the Power have let a lead slip away from them now. In all season, this first pitch is fouled off, and it's going to be an 0-1 count for number 16, Gunnar Morrow. Coyotes have taken the lead now in the top of the third, 2-1 now. After a couple good singles, the first pitch, next pitch.
Oh, there's no one covering the bag.
And no one covering the bag, and that's going to be probably considered an E2.
Yeah,
because no one was there. No one's covering the bag, and Ball just threw it to no one.
Yeah, you know what? When Ball goes back to the dugout after this inning, he's going to go to his second baseman, his shortstop, and his manager, and he's going to say, I screwed up, I screwed up, I screwed up. He's going to say it a whole bunch of times. You know how I know that? I've been in that situation before many times.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
I found myself apologizing for the next 15 minutes.
1-1 pitch is going to be fouled off, and that's going to be ball number 2.
But it won't do any harm if Halligan can get out of this inning.
Still looking for that grounder, still looking for that pop-up, still looking for that last pitch to get him out of this inning, Halligan. Next pitch. That's going to be way too high, and that's going to be a wild pitch, and that is going to be the second run of the inning for the Coyotes. It is now 3-1 Coyotes.
Definitely the biggest deficit that the Power have faced this year, and we'll have to see if the Power can answer to this, but it's going to be big on body language of this Power team. Can they stay in this game with their minds? If they can stay in this game with their minds, they can stay in this game with their bats and their arms.
And they got plenty of outs to do it. The 2-1 pitch. Ball trying to frame that correction. It is now full count.
That was a close one there, and I just think the umpire doesn't want to end the inning on a pitch like that.
Full count now, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be too far in the dirt, and that is going to be ball number 4. Halligan walks Gunnar Morrow. And that's going to bring up now Dominic Tavares of the Coyotes, second baseman.
Yeah, sometimes when you're having a rough inning on the mound, it can feel really lonely out there. But Halligan can realize that he's got 8 teammates out there that are his best friends right now.
So Halligan, first pitch is going to be a grounder. Shortstop easy. Oh, 6-4. Put out, fielder's choice. Gunner trying to book it over to second base, but alas, the Palm Springs Power get out of there. But not before the Coyotes take 2 in the top of the third. We're going to see if the Palm Springs Power can get it back in the bottom of the third. You're listening to the Palm Springs Power baseball broadcast.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley.
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh yeah, whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
It's one thing to be honored as an esteemed Forbes award-winning resort. It's quite another to be honored 3 years in a row. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage is proud to once again be the recipient of the Forbes 4-Star Award for both our extraordinary hotel and the steakhouse, and Forbes' highest honor, the prestigious 5-Star Award for Sunstone Spa. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, your 5-star escape.
Well, we're in a little bit of a predicament here for the Palm Spring Power. The first time that they've been in a deficit now. 3-1 now for the Coyotes. But for the Power, coming up to the plate now, it's going to be Jacob Mejia, designated hitter for the Palm Spring Power tonight. I believe it's his first game out here tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he came in as a substitute.
Gotcha, correct. The first pitch of the top of the third, and that's going to be popped up. Gunner Myro underneath it, and that's going to be an easy 1 pitch, 1 out for the Power. That's going to bring up Dalton Thomas, number 8, second baseman for the Palm Spring Power.
Yeah, the Power team today they really need to get going here because they haven't trailed much this year, but again, there's a lot of game left, but you don't want to put your pitchers in much more of a hole, and if you're Dykeman right now, the number one thing you're thinking about is a shutdown inning.
First pitch to Dalton, that's going to be in the zone for strike number 1.
And the most important thing for a shutdown inning, get the first guy quickly. He's done that.
Pretty consistently, if I'm not mistaken. The 0-1 pitch, that's going to be curving outside of the zone. That's going to be ball number 1.
And for Palm Springs, Kyle Mosley from the University of Pittsburgh is warming up in the bullpen right now.
Just came in recently, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you got here today.
1-1 pitch, and that's going to be, well, we don't know if it was foul off or not. Either way, it's strike number 2 for Dalton Thomas. Dalton currently batting a .300. On-base percentage is .417. With the exception of Brian Ball, everybody has got a pretty above .400 on-base percentage. That fast pitch in the dirt, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, that's what happens when you walk as much as this Power team does.
Absolutely. The 2-2 pitch. And Dalton Thomas is going to battle that one away.
Got to fight with these ABs right here. Against a good pitcher, against a good baseball team, you really got to fight.
Still trying to grind out, trying to get back on the base. With the Power on base, they are very dangerous, as last 3 games have proven, with an average 11.3 runs per game. Dalton Thomas swings a little too early on that one. That's going to be another foul ball.
Yeah, he pulled that one foul there. But some good contact, and last one went fouled back. That one's fouled down the left field line. Next one could be in play right here.
So we have a 2-2 count now for Dalton Thomas. 1 out on this fine $4 wine Wednesday here at Palm Springs, California. And the pitch. And Dalton patiently wait on that, but that's going to be popped up to the second baseman. That's going to be another easy out. Caught by Dominic Tavares. And now, two outs away. Two outs. As Cole Abrams comes back to plate in the bottom third.
Yeah, Power get back to the top of the order here with Abrams now. And they really got to get going here. Now, second time seeing Dykeman, they can settle in and know what to expect.
Probably realizing that his pitches are just a little slower than the average. As first pitch underway. That's going to be on the inside corner for strike one. Realizing they got to wait just a millisecond to get the good hit. We'll see how that turns out with their second at-bats coming underway for Cole Abrams.
Yeah, and Thomas had some good contact in that last plate appearance.
Cole Abrams fouls on that one off, and that's going to be strike number 2.
Yeah, the Power getting some good pieces of this. They're not whiffing a ton, but there's a lot of called strikes, some good placement, and ability to force non-swings on pitches in the zone from Dykeman so far.
So Abrams trying to keep the inning alive, and that ball is going to be up in the zone. Strike for ball number 1. Abrams a good battler at the plate.
Yeah, 714 OBP entering today.
Abrams 1-2 pitch. That's going to be inside as well. It's going to be a 2-2 count now.
Yeah, good job fighting back. Was down 0-2. Now he's at 2-2.
Abrams trying to keep the inning alive here in the bottom of the third. The 2-2 pitch. And he's going to drive that out to left field, but that's going to be out of play. Or at least foul ball.
Power bullpen is getting some work out there.
Trying to get out of the way, make sure they don't get touched. So another 2-2 count is coming up for Cole Abrams. Trying to get on bag. Trying to start a 2-out rally here. Cole, as we stated, batting .500 coming into play. Trying to boost that up. The next pitch. Waits on a curveball, but that's going to be popped up. Shelton underneath it. And that's going to be 3 straight pop-outs for the Palm Springs Power. Pop-out 5, pop-out 4, and pop-out 2-3. When we come back, top 4th is coming up. We'll see what the Power can do. You're listening to Palm Springs Power baseball broadcast.
Like your bacon.
Say it.
Steady. Ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your bacon ultimate cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best bacon ultimate cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
Well, welcome to Palm Springs, California. Kyle Mosley now on the mound for the Palm Springs Power, coming from the University of Pittsburgh. Just came in, I believe, today.
Yeah, we saw Matt Porter last night. He was at a junior college this year, but he's going to be a teammate of Mosley's next year with the Panthers, and Dom Popa is also a Panther. And it's a program in the ACC, big-time baseball conference. We'll see what Mosley's got for us.
Looking forward to that, as that first pitch for Kyle Mosley is a strike for strike number 1 against Mike Albanese. Catcher for the Coyotes right now.
That one comes in at 92.5 miles an hour.
Wow, 92. Where's Woods out there? 92 off the throw. Don't know what that was off the bat, but I would be a little scared for the Coyotes.
Yeah, according to Mosley's Twitter page, he at one point was able to hit 94, perhaps higher at times.
The 0-2 pitch. Curveball just a little too low, and that's going to be ball number 1.
Yeah, that looked like it had some sweep to it. Looked like a slider.
Probably good paint job there. As Kyle Mosley, next pitch. Trying to break that one right in the zone, but that's 2 far inside, and now he's got a 2-2 count.
Yeah, he goes with the slider back-to-back, and he misses on both of them. But the first one was pretty close. We'll see where he locates this one.
Next pitch, trying to paint the corner and just a little far outside, and now we got a full count now for Mikey Albanese.
Yeah, he went back to the fastball, and it wasn't quite firm enough there, coming in at 91.
So Kyle Mosley with full count now. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be fouled off. A nice battle going on.
It's a good battle here. Gotta love to see it. He's good pitcher, good hitter.
Mosley's first at-bat, first player to be thrown to. Trying to get out of here with an easy out. The next pitch. That's going to be another foul off, and we're going to go back to 3-2.
Yeah, Kyle Mosley's a guy who's faced some really high-level hitters in his time at the University of Pittsburgh. He's pitched for them against Cal. He pitched for them against Notre Dame. He pitched against ACC opponents. I mean, Notre Dame went to a super regional last year.
Full count now, pitch. And he paints a beautiful strike, and that's going to be strikeout number 1 for the young Kyle Mosley. And the Palm Springs Power now have 1 out in the top of the 4th as Justin Hauser now comes up to the plate.
Yeah, and that's just what the Power need. Get the first guy out, then worry about the second guy, then worry about the next. Figure it out one batter at a time. That's how you can get outs and stack up outs and keep yourselves in this game.
First pitch, he wasn't catching up to that. Easy strike number 1.
Totally blew it by him right there.
And that's hard to do with Halligan coming in with a good mid to high 80 mile-an-hour fastball to Kyle Mosley as the next pitch. He breaks that one in there for strike number 2, who's throwing 92, 93 up in the first few pitches.
Yeah, and he's got a huge differential between his fastball and his sweeper.
0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and that's going to be out number 2, strikeout number 2 for young Kyle Mosley.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, says Mosley. Wow, that was really impressive there. He just blew fastball by him, then went with the sweeper, and then went back to that fastball, and he got him on 3 pitches.
Well, the good news for Hausner is it wasn't a looking strikeout. It was a swinging strikeout this time around. Bad news is that was the second strikeout. First pitch off to Stroop, and that's going to be fouled off for strike number 1.
It still counts the same.
Stroop with his last at-bat.
It's the first changeup we saw out of Mosley. That one came in at 81.
And back ahead in the count is Kyle Mosley with an 0-2 count now. Blew that second pitch just right on the outside corner perfectly. The 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off as one of our interns, Alex, flinched a little on that last foul ball. And I would probably flinch too if it was coming at that fast.
Yeah, just reaches out, pokes out, and gets just a piece of that one, just a piece enough to stay in this at-bat and keep the inning alive for Southern Nevada.
The 0-2 pitch.
Oh,
that's
wow.
That's going to be right down the pipe. Kyle Mosley, welcome to Palm Springs. 3 straight strikeouts. Top of the 4th is out of here as we're going to the bottom of the 4th. We'll see if the Palm Spring Power can bring it back. 3-1 Coyotes. We'll see you back right here in the Palm Spring Power Baseball Network.
Like your bacon.
Say it. Steady.
Ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
So, you like meat?
Yeah. I like meat and I like cheese.
Meat.
Watch the monitor. This is the ultimate cheeseburger from Jack in the Box. Yeah. It's a big cheeseburger for purists. Just meat and cheese.
I like the meat and cheese part.
Yeah.
But why a bun?
Bun's not meat nor cheese.
Word. That's right.
You lose that bun, you got something.
Without the bun, your hands would be covered with meat and cheese.
Yeah.
All right, we'll look into that.
Jason Leon up to the plate now for the Palm Spring Power. After that double in the first inning, he's going to see if he can get on base again for the Palm Spring Power as they're down, trailing 3-1 in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, Kyle Mosley was really impressive in the top half of this inning.
Strikeout looking, strikeout swinging, strikeout looking. I think that's a pretty good way to get your fielders out there and just rest up a little bit.
Just give him some confidence here going in to face Dykeman for the second time.
Jason Leon up to the plate now. Double on his first at-bat as he's looking for more. Here's the first pitch of the bottom of the fourth. That's going to be lined in the gap between third and short. And that's going to be an easy stand-up single.
I believe second time on base today for Jason Leon. He had the double in the first and comes up with a single here, and it brings up Blythe. And this is the guy that the Power want at the plate right now.
As we stated before, he had, I believe, 4. He's now got 4 stolen bases for Jason Leon. He's going to see. We'll see if he takes second in just a moment.
And Noah Blythe ranked in the top 30 in the country in the NAIA ranks in the batter game score statistic from the Pitcher Digs persona on Twitter, who keeps track of batter game score and pitcher game score.
Make sure to give him a follow.
Yeah, it's a really good statistic that I've been using for a while.
So Jason Leon at first, taking his lead. Noah Blythe at the plate. First pitch is going to be lined to right field. Jason Leon thinking about third base, but alas, he stays on second. And now we got runners at first and second for the third baseman, Mark Kirkland, coming up to the bat.
Yeah, he thought about third base, and then the thought, though, was, nah. He rounded second and was like, okay, yeah, I'll get back to the
definitely realized I'm fast. I don't think I'm that fast. I'll throw it out there.
You know, Earl Weaver once said baseball is about pitching, defense, and 3-run home runs. Now would be a really good time for the third option there.
That third option sounds fantastic. Mark Kirkland up through the plate now for the Palm Spring Power. Fly out to the center fielder in the first inning. Runners at first and second. The pitch. That's going to be low and inside for ball number 1.
Kirkland started at the University of the Redlands in 2022. OPS over 1,100 there. It's pretty
nice
local as well.
This is what you want to see from the Palm Spring Power. Runners on first and second with your cleanup hitter at the plate now. The 1-0 pitch on its way. And that's going to be just a bit outside for ball 2.
Yeah, you got to be really cautious when you're pitching with 2 runners on against a guy with as much in his bat as Kirkland does.
Center field looks like they're playing looking pretty deep, so a little bloop single might be just enough to get that runner in. Blythe trying to drive that out to deep right field, but it's going to be just foul. That had the distance for maybe the first home run of the season for the Power.
Kirkland got an absolute hold of that one. He just pulled it a little bit too much, straightens that one out, and we're talking about Earl Weaver.
And he recognizes that the wind's blowing in his perfect direction out to right field. 2-1 pitch. He was trying for it again. That's going to be up, and the infield fly rule has been called. And that's going to be out number 1 for the Palm Spring Power. And that's going to bring up Dom Hughes, left fielder for the Palm Spring Power.
Yeah, Kirkland's got to be mad at himself after that one. He really had the timing, he had the idea there, but just got under that last one.
Well, 1 out now for the Coyotes now, but still the runners at first and second. Leon at second, Blythe at first. Dom Hughes still looking for that first hit, if I'm not mistaken. Runners on the move. Leon steals third again. That's a second stolen base to third today.
And a double steal for the Power takes the double play on the ground out of the equation, and would mean that a single into the outfield could end up scoring 2.
So the double play ball is out of contention. Runners now in scoring position. A perfect chance for Dom Hughes to get that first hit out of the way for him. He's ready. As all the Palm Spring Power fans looking and waiting to see if he can score those next 2 runs in. Starting off with a good hit, with a solid hitter's count, 1-0 now. And the next pitch. That's going to be up and away for ball number 2. Easy take for Dom Hughes.
Yep, at 2-0, and you really don't want to put him on base. You don't want to load the bases at any point in time.
And I feel like, honestly, with the power today, they're trying a little too hard with these hitters' counts. And the 2-1 pitch, that's going to be on the outside corner for strike number 1. They seem to like they're trying to hit it far. They're trying to hit it out of the park with a lot of these. And that's what got him in trouble last inning with 3 straight pop-outs.
Yeah, the power have been really aggressive today, and sometimes being aggressive is really good. Usually being aggressive is really good, but sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Dom Hughes, and we're going to have a trouble here. Pop out. No, it's just going to be a foul ball. Couldn't get it in time. Mikey Albanese.
Yeah, that would have been a really tough play.
So from 2-0 to 2-2, Dom Hughes looking to score. Leon and Blythe from second and third, trying to get this ball game back to a tie ball game at 3-3. Still with just 1 out in the inning. Dykeman still on the mound for the Coyotes. Looking into the sign. Here's the pitch. And Hughes is going to battle it out, and he's going to keep it at a 2-2 count.
You got to put up a good fight here, and that's what Hughes is doing. There's a guy warming up in the bullpen for Southern Nevada.
We'll make sure to get that number out to you in just a moment. Looks like number 30 from out here. But I do not
That's
have
Hunter
number
Katchke.
Katchke might be making an appearance in the bottom of the fourth. 2-2 pitch to Hughes.
Oh, and he's rung
Got
up.
him, rung him on the outside corner. And that's going to be strikeout for Dom Hughes. 2 outs now for the Palm Spring Power. Did not want to see that, I guarantee you.
Yeah, I mean, Hughes is walking slowly back to the dugout. He is not pleased with himself there.
I think he was expecting something off speed.
He knows that he can do better.
So that's going to bring up Dominic Popa up to the plate now. Singled in his first at-bat. He's trying to make it more. The first pitch to him. That's going to be in the dirt for ball number 1.
You just get ahead in the count here. This is what the Power need to do.
Single in the second inning. Trying to see if he can duplicate that here in the fourth, and that would be absolutely fantastic for the Palm Spring Power. Single would probably score both runners at second and third. As he's coming in for the 1-0 pitch. And that's going to be called strike for strike number 1. As our Roman MC, Emily, trying to rile out the crowd. Trying to get these runs in for the Palm Spring Power. Tied up in the bottom of the fourth.
They got to get the crowd going here. Crowd's got to get involved.
Dykeman with 1-1 pitch. Curveball, and that's going to be a little too high in the zone. And we're back to another hitter's count. 2-1 for Dominic Popa.
Yeah, and Dykeman's done a really good job so far today. That one curveball came in at 68 miles an hour.
And the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be in the dirt for ball 3.
Ball is on deck. He had that line drive earlier in his first at-bat.
Walk would do well for the Power. Base hit will do well for the Power. They'll
Base
take
hit'll
either
do
one.
more. See what the approach is here.
Dykeman wind up in the pitch. That's going to be way in the dirt. Easy take for Dom Hughes. And we got bases loaded now for the Palm Spring Power as Brian Ball is coming back up to the plate.
Yeah, so Ball still looking for that first hit, but he came awfully close last time and just fell. It was a really hard hit line drive that fell into the glove.
He's got a little bit of a gap of a lead, 2 runs. I know he wants to. He doesn't want to keep the pitch count high. Looks like he's just going to have a little chit chat with him to calm him down a little bit.
Yeah, Katchke's still warming up. Doesn't seem like he's done warming up.
Probably going over a little strategy, probably telling him keep it low in the zone. We don't want to have too big of a hit. Keep it low in the zone, force at any play. That's what they're going to be trying to go for in with Brian Ball. Brian Ball, on the other hand, trying to change things up for him. 3 games in the season, no hits yet for him, for the young man. He's going to try and change that right here with bases loaded for the Palm Spring Power in the bottom 4th.
This is a big plate appearance here. You really just got to get something in the outfield.
First pitch. That's going to be a little too low. That's going to be ball number 1.
They could use that. Get ahead in the count.
Ball, catcher for the Palm Spring Power right now. As we stated, trying to hit his first hit of the season pitch. That's going to be way too inside for ball 2.
Baseball becomes so much easier when you're ahead 2-0.
Absolutely. I know he would take a walk. We would all take a walk for the Palm Springs Power, but he is itching to get his first hit for the season. So he's going to be looking for that perfect sweet spot. 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be in the zone for strike number 1. I think he was expecting something else at that point.
Yeah, and Dykeman, for him, if he can get out of this inning, that would be a really impressive way to finish out the bottom of to finish out 4 innings.
And the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be way too far inside. That's going to be ball number 3. Back in the predicament.
We'll see what Ball's approach is here. If he wants to put the ball in play, he's got to swing that bat, but he's got a favorable count here. He can afford to let one get past him, and run will score on a ball.
So 3-1 count now, and the pitch. That's going to be too far in the zone, too low in the zone, and that's going to walk in a run. Leon, that's an easy way to steal a base right there. Just walk right in.
Worst time for back-to-back walks, well, aside from both of them coming with the bases loaded, is when there's 2 on and then with the bases loaded. And yep, here comes the manager for Southern Nevada, and it looks like that's going to send Katchke out to the mound. And good performance, though, for Dykeman. He is responsible for the 3 runners that are currently on base, and he's allowed to 2 earn, but still a good performance for him regardless.
So that's going to do it for the young man.
Kept this power offense quieter than anyone else that's faced him.
So that's going to do it now for Christian Dykeman, leaving the bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th. As we're going to have a new pitcher now for the Southern Nevada Coyotes.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
Girl, you know that there's one thing that I love, but it's not you I'm thinking of. I want the ultimate cheeseburger. Break it down. Cheese meat, cheese meat, and that's it. Baby, you know it's hot and juicy, 'cause Jack won't make it till you order it.
Girls love this. Our target is men.
What's a target?
Back now at the bottom of the 4th for the Palm Spring Power. As new pitcher for the Coyotes comes into play with a little bit of a tricky situation for him. 2 outs, bases loaded. And he's going to try and get out of this.
It's Hunter Katchke coming in, 6'3", 210 pounds. He is their number 2 hitter and was DHing today. He's a 2-way player at College of Southern Nevada. As mentioned, he had a really impressive offensive season with an OPS over 1,000, and he did pitch 6 innings as well, allowing just 1 run.
Pretty impressed for the young man.
Yeah, really impressive, and we'll see what he can do out here.
Like I stated, he was the designated hitter for tonight's game, and now is put into the game in the pitching position.
So Southern Nevada does lose the DH. We'll see if that comes into play later in this game.
I imagine it will happen probably in the 7th or 8th inning. We're going to have a little
they're probably going to try and get a bunch of innings out of Katchke.
At least 1
well, they're trying
third
to
of
get
an
at least
inning.
1 out first, yeah.
So, up to plate for the Palm Spring Power. First pitch is Jacob Mejia as he takes that first pitch up and away for ball number 1.
And Mejia is a guy that he just got in, and he hasn't taken many plate appearances here, but he hit .407 at College of the Desert. You know he can hit.
1-0 pitch. Takes a hack at that, but that's too fast for him. That's going to be strike number 1. He was looking to grind that out into that
totally.
right field wall. If you look, I think he noticed that there's a giant gap above first baseman's head, Easton Shelton's head, and he's trying to pull that.
They are playing him to hit it oppo.
Next pitch, 1-1 count. And a little behind on that, and that count's going to go to 1-2 now.
Yeah, and Katchke, first pitch at 85. Second pitch came in at 89. Third pitch, at 88. Third pitch also at 88. So he's throwing with a little bit more velo than Dykeland did.
Mejia, 1-2 count now, trying to keep this inning alive. Bases loaded. The pitch. That's going to be way too inside. That's a very easy take for ball number 2.
Yeah, that one ran inside on him. Came in at 88 miles an hour. So some good velocity here from Katchke.
So the 2-2 pitch now about to be underway. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Power still down by 1. And the 2-2 pitch way too far outside, and we have a full count. Runners will be on the move. On this
He went
pitch.
4 straight fastballs and then went away from the fastball on the 5th pitch and goes and gets to payoff, and probably going to see another fastball here but if he doesn't, that would be a really tough
full
one
count,
to
runners
adjust
on the
to.
move. And that's going to be taken on the inside, ball 4. And that's going to walk in another run for the Palm Spring Power.
Wow.
They have now tied it up. It is now a 3-3 ball game. Bases loaded, still in play, and that's going to bring up the center fielder Dalton Thomas.
I was surprised that he didn't call that strike 3, but the Power will take it for sure.
He looked like he was walking off. I think he thought it was a strike 2.
Yeah, and it ties the game at 3.
So now the center fielder, my mistake, the second baseman, Dalton Thomas. I was looking at his number 8. Second baseman Dalton Thomas now got an opportunity to take the lead for the Palm Spring Power. Bases loaded. First pitch underway, and that's going to be outside for ball number 1. Another first pitch ball for the Palm Spring Power.
Yeah, and there's been some close calls in this inning, and I don't think Katchke's missing by that much on some of these. But, again, you really got to be perfect sometimes.
Right you are. The next pitch, way too far inside, and that's going to be ball number 2.
First pitch of this AB came in at 89, and it was taken for a ball. Second pitch comes in, and it's another ball. And the Power
At it again.
Yeah, and the Power, now that they've tied this game, they're looking for blood now. Bases still loaded, and that last run is Dykeman's run.
Dalton Thomas, 2-0 pitch. Here it is. Another inside pitch. That's going to be 3-0 for the young man.
Yeah.
Do you think green light's going to be on this one?
No, definitely.
No.
I don't think he's going to get the green light with the bases loaded and 2 outs. No chance.
I think he's putting on the red light himself.
I think this might be the reddest light this side of the Mississippi.
3-0 pitch. Waiting for a strike, and that's too low, and that's going to be ball 4. Make that 3 walks in a row. 3 walking in runs.
Yeah, 3 straight walks to walk-in runs, 4 straight walks as a whole. And that one was a 4-pitch walk. So and it brings you back to the top of the order for the Power. This is not a situation you envisioned yourself being in if you were Southern Nevada.
No, it is absolutely not. Bases loaded, and now top of the lineup for the Palm Spring Power. Cole Abrams up to the plate, trying to widen up this lead even more. First pitch is going to be in there. Strike number 1 with that off speed.
Thinking about just how much of an confidence booster the first pitch strike is for Katchke.
Still looking, all bases still have a force on them. The 0-1 pitch. Heads up. Foul ball.
Oh.
They're okay. Strike number 2. Fouled that off by Cole Abrams. Luckily, the Coyote players are okay. Yeah, they're just laughing that off. They're good.
He's got a piece of that one at 89.3 miles an hour. That was the velocity of the pitch.
So Cole Abrams with an 0-2 count, trying to keep the inning alive, trying to get more runs on the board. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
And, well, we're going to see who the call is first. I thought it might have hit the bat. It thumped very weirdly.
Yeah, I think that one hit the knob. Abrams is going to show
He's
his
gonna show him,
arm
hey,
to
there's a
his
bruise
hand.
here, dude.
Yeah, it just looks like he lost control with the breaking ball.
Well, umpires are going to have a meeting. Nope, quick call. And that is going to actually be a hit by pitch. And that's going to walk in another run.
Yeah, so this is maybe not how Palm Springs envisioned themselves getting runs in this inning, but they've put up a crooked number. It's 5-3 now, and they have the lead. It's another bottom of the fourth inning display of discipline.
Manager for the Coyotes trying to get an exclamation here. Both umpires, quite honestly, I don't even know what was going on at that point. I think that even the umpires didn't even know what was going on. But, alas, it's going to be considered a hit by pitch. Another run's going to walk in for the Palm Spring Power. They now have a 5-3 lead.
Yeah, what Abrams just did is why you like playing tennis on clay. You can prove it.
And that's going to bring up Jason Leon. They have batted around now. Jason Leon back up to the plate. Singled his first time around this inning. The next pitch is going to be outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, and you see the way that Katchke caught that ball. It's like, oh, dang it, I threw a first pitch ball again. I'm behind in the count again. And he's really just got to try and focus on getting that ball in the zone, throwing strikes, and because you're not going to get out of this inning if you're not throwing strikes. The Power have shown that they're too disciplined for that.
1-0 pitch. That's going to be in the dirt for ball 2. Yeah, as like you stated before, 4 walks, 4 base on balls, 1 hit by pitch, 5 easy bags for the Palm Spring Power. Coyotes trying to get out of there. The 2-0 pitch. That's going to be fouled off for strike number 1 for the young third baseman.
And with Blythe on deck, and you really don't want this inning to get to Blythe if you're Southern Nevada.
Blythe is a dangerous, dangerous hitter, as they stated from this last time he was at bat, which was this inning. That screaming line drive, the single. They do not want him coming to the plate, so they're going to try and get Jason Leon here. The 2-1 pitch, just low for ball number 3. But they're also realizing that Jason Leon is dangerous as well with his bat. 2 for 2 today with a double and a single. They don't really want him to hit either.
Yeah, he's up to 6 for 8. He's up to 6 for 9 on the season so far. So he's really been good.
3-1 pitch. Jason Leon, he wanted it a little too far behind. And it's going to be fouled off.
Yeah, just a foul tip there. Just got a small piece of it. And let's see what. And we'll see what Katchke does here. Will he reach back for some more velo on this pitch? Really got to get out of this inning if you're Southern Nevada. Get it to your bats and try and hit Mosley, who was really impressive in his own right. 3 strikeouts, hit 93 miles an hour in the last inning.
And Leon knows he has to come after him. He does not want to walk in another run. They've walked in too many, pretty much, for the Power.
Yeah.
So full count now for Jason Leon. Bases loaded. Runners will be on the move. Here comes the pitch. And he's going to battle that one off, and it's going to stay at another full count.
It's a good battle, really good battle here between the pitcher and the hitter. You know, you boil down baseball, and it's just a series of 9 1v1s over and over again. And it's the beauty of the sport that makes it not just the ultimate individual sport, but also the ultimate team sport.
So Jason Leon trying to keep the inning going, trying to keep the Power from going back out on the field. Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled out of play, and we'll do it again at full count.
Yeah, it's right over our head there.
I tried jumping up. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have had it. I just don't have the, I don't have the,
If it's you'll need a rocket down there to catch it. You'd also need to burst through the top of the press box, which.
That's true. I don't have the strength for that.
Not sure how our boss would feel about that.
So we're back at the full count. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss, and that is going to do it, but not before the Palm Spring Power walk in. 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to the top of the 5th. The score is Palm Spring Power 5, Coyotes 3.
Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
The Palm Spring Power as Hunter Kachki comes in up to the plate after 4 runs, walked themselves in for the Palm Spring Power last inning. He's going to see if they can get that back on the board. First pitch of the inning for Kyle Mosley, though, and that's going to be in the strike zone for strike number 1. 3 batters faced, 3 strikeouts for the young man from representing the University of Pittsburgh.
And you get some gas out of him. He threw 93 in the last inning, and he goes with the sweeper there to get called strike 2, and he's already ahead 0-2.
Katsky was looking for another fastball, and that zipped right into the zone for strike number 2. Looked like the sick nasty, if I do say so myself. 0-2 pitch now for Kyle Mosley. The next pitch, and that's going to be rounded. Having to snag it. Oh, and then fortunately too low for Mark Kirkland to make the catch. Good play, though, by Jason Leon.
Really impressive effort by Leon. Kirkland couldn't quite make the pick, but you know what? It's a really tough pick. Picking's really hard. It's not a skill that
a lot of people have. No, I can't even do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's what makes first base one of the more difficult than people think. I mean, these first basemen are big guys that have to move, that have to be able to move their body a lot in terms of the lateral direction, so they can get about as much surface area as they can in their glove to make themselves a target anywhere around them. They got to be able to pivot. They got to be able to split. They got to do a lot of things.
First pitch to Easton Shelton now up to plate is going to be swinging strike for strike 1. Official score on that will be a hit for Hunter Katsky.
Yeah, he might have had it beaten out anyway.
Next pitch up, fouled off, and that's going to be strike number 2. I've seen this predicament now. No balls, 2 strikes for Kyle Mosley.
Yeah, and Mosley would not be opposed to getting that same piece of batted ball contact again.
Jason Leon wouldn't mind trying to get a 5-4-3 double play as well, trying to make up for that. Good play. Absolutely a great play, and we're definitely not going to coast him on that. But I bet you he wants to get that back. He wants to get that batter out.
He's playing pretty close to that third base bag. Kirkland is holding the runner on first, and shortstop is playing a little bit far away from the second base bag in terms of a double play depth.
0-2 pitch. That is swung and missed, and that's strikeout number 4.
Yeah, none of it ends up mattering when you can just blow it right by him like that. 92 miles an hour there.
Yeah, 92 miles an hour is, not too easy to hit, if I do say so myself. Well, that's going to bring up Paul Myro, the 4th hit by pitch and a double for the young man.
There's a reason they say hitting a baseball is the hardest thing to do in sports.
First pitch is going to be a little too far outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, tried to get it in there with the sweeper and couldn't quite land it.
He's hoping he'd reach, trying to get that hit over to Dalton Thomas over there, trying to get that 4-6-3 double play. Next pitch, he's going to slide that right on in. It's going to be strike number 1.
Yeah, he really likes his sweeper. He's confident with it, he's comfortable with it, and he can put it in the zone there.
Scored right now, Power 5, Coyotes 3. 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be fouled away, and that's going to be strike number 2. for Paul Myra, the fourth.
We'll see what pitch he goes to here. He's had all of the guys in this inning to 2 strikes.
So the young man now with the 1-2 pitch coming in. Trying to paint the corner on the outside, but a little too far for the home plate umpire, and that's going to be now a 2-2 count.
Yeah, just missed that one. That was really close, and give him that pitch again, there's a chance he might get a different call.
Might be going after that slider again. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Runner on the move. The classic hit and run.
Yeah, that's chopped foul.
And we'll do it again at 2-2.
A lot of good battles here. Good pitchers, good hitters.
So Kyle Mosley, 4 strikeouts now. I think he's trying to go for strikeout number 5, but I think he'll take the double play. The next pitch, and that's going to be another fouled out of play. And
I'll tell you what, he'll take anything that can get him an out.
Yeah, when you get to the point of pitching more than 6 pitches in one batter, 7 pitches, yeah, you're looking for just an out at this point.
Doesn't matter if he hits the ball.
2-2 count now.
100 miles if there's someone under it.
And that's going to be in the dirt. And we got a full count now for Kyle Mosley.
Yeah, so you got to go to a pitch that you can really trust here. He's gone to the fastball a little bit, and he's missed a little bit with the fastball. He's hit with the slider, but not sure that the slider is the best 3-2 option.
Full count now. That's going to be a high grounder. 6-4. Not going to be in time. Sliding in. That's going to be 6-4 fielder's choice.
Yeah, that ball hung up just too much in front of Abrams for him to be able to get 2 outs there. It was definitely smart to test and get the closer out at second, get the lead runner, but still would have been really, really tough to get the double play there. Not a lot of guys would be able to turn it.
Well, 2 outs now. That's going to bring up Cooper Sheff up to the plate now for the Coyotes. And the first pitch, that's going to be low and outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, I thought that caught a corner, but the umpire thought differently.
He is a little closer to the plate.
93 miles an hour.
He's getting faster now, Kyle Mosley. Well, the 1-0 pitch is on its way. Throwback. And that's going to be a little too low for Mark Kirkland to make the tag. But that's going to be strike number 1 for Cooper Sheff. 1-1 count now. 2 outs in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, again, the back pick is just a very, very risky maneuver there. Especially with 2 outs and a guy that you trust throwing heat on the mound.
Absolutely. The 1-1 pitch on its way. And that's going to slide right onto the outside corner. That's going to be strike number 2.
That one started on one side of the plate and swept all the way to the other. That's why they call it a sweeper. It's got that sweeping movement.
Sheff thought it would be too far on the outside corner, but alas, no. We got a 1-2 count, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Bald makes the tag, and the Coyotes are out of here in the top of the 5th. And the Power leaves 1 stranding, but alas, that's all they're going to get. Power up round now 5-3. They're going to see if they can add on to that in the bottom of the 5th. You are listening to the Palm Spring Power baseball broadcast. We'll see you in a moment.
Girl, you know that there's one thing that I love, but it's not you I'm thinking of. I want the ultimate cheeseburger. Break it down. Cheese meat, cheese meat, and that's it. Baby, you know it's hot and juicy. 'Cause Jack won't make it till you order it.
Girls love this.
Our target is men.
What's a target?
Cheese meat.
So Noah Blythe coming up to lead off in the bottom of the 5th for the Palm Spring Power as they lead 5-3 after walking in 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Currently even 5-3 Palm Spring Power.
Yeah, this is the guy the Power want up at the plate. This is the Power's best hitter last season. He's been one of the Power's best hitters this year as well.
Noah Blythe now looking up. Hunter Kashke on the mound. First pitch of the bottom of the 5th, and that's going to be low for ball number 1. So Kyle Mosley notching his 5th strikeout in the top of the 5th.
No action in either bullpen right now.
Hoping to go a few more innings. 1-0 pitch. That's going to be on the outside corner for strike number 1.
And a meeting at the mound right here between catcher and pitcher. See what they discuss there. Blythe takes a moment to get out of the box, reconsider his approach, and
I wonder if that was actually a miscall or a misplay or misread, mispitch.
potentially could have been.
I might have been asking like, hey, did you see 1 or 2 fingers?
Yeah.
You might have got caught up by, might have been crossing that first. But alas, the 1-1 pitch is coming underway for Noah Blythe. And he swings at that. It looked like a changeup, and that's going to be in the dirt for 1 and 2.
Yeah, it looks like Blythe got a little bit caught up in his load there and ended up coming down a little bit too late.
So the count now for Noah Blythe, 1 and 2. No outs, bottom of the 5th. And we'll see what he can do here. Next pitch.
Ooh.
Little up, little inside. Noah Blythe's going to take a little breather.
Yeah, that took Blythe out of the box a little bit there.
He could smell the leather from that baseball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oof. That's a scary move right there. 80. How fast is he going right now? Yeah, anytime
89.
That's 89 mile an hour right near the face. That's a little scary for anybody. 2-2 pitch on its way. Blythe, he's going to chop that up. Catcher on the throw. And a pretty easy 2-3 put out.
Yeah, right after you take one as close to the body as Blythe did, he kind of just reached out at that one, and it just chopped right in front of the plate. That's why a lot of pitchers really liked to use the intimidation factor. Bob Gibson was the greatest ever at it.
Absolutely, he was. It's a scary move. You know, have an 89 mile an hour fastball in the face. You don't want to swing at the next pitch, honestly. You're still trying to get your mind together.
Yeah, Don Drysdale, another all-time great at that.
First pitch to Mark Kirkland. That's going to be outside for ball 1.
Power ahead 5-3 here, bottom of the 5th inning, 1 out.
Trying to add on to the lead. Next pitch, Mark Kirkland. He's going to line that foul ball. Watch out over there. Near the kids. Bouncing hall.
Hope the kids are doing all right.
Have you been into the bouncer?
I mean, when I was like 7.
1-1 pitch.
Kirkland swinging out of his shoes there.
For strike number 2. Yeah, you've never hopped in right now? The one we have right here?
I mean, I'm up here.
You never been in there?
I mean, when would I have had time?
We've aired it up in the middle of the day. The 1-2 pitch to Blythe.
Well, let me know next time.
I'm gonna send you a text message later and just say, hey, bouncer's up. Let's go jumping.
Oh yeah, totally.
You're never too young to jump in a bouncer. That's my saying.
Yeah, you're never too old. You're never too old.
Yeah. So the count right now is 2-2.
You ever have a trampoline in your backyard or something?
Oh, I was killing at the trampoline game.
Yeah, because a lot of my friends have had trampolines in their backyards. We never had one, but
I was a king of doing a front flip. I could never do a back flip, though.
You'd always get the basketball hoop in the trampoline, and you would just play, you know.
That was fun, dude, slam ball.
Absolutely.
2-2 pitch to Mark Kirkland. That's going to be outside for ball number 3. Full count now.
I mean, the really cool thing that people would do for, like, their 8th grade birthday parties is, like, they'd go to the trampoline parks, and they'd just have everyone jump around and play, like, dodgeball or slam ball or whatever.
God, we're stupid.
It's always really fun.
The full count now to Mark Kirkland. The easy take for ball number 4, and he's going to walk over to first base. And that's going to leave up Dom Hughes now up to the plate. Dom Hughes, like you said, we're trying to get that first hit out of the way. Has a chance here now.
Yeah, in his last AB, he wasn't quite ready for that last pitch, and he kind of just reached out at it. But here he's got to Here he's facing Katchke, and we'll see what he can give.
Kirkland now taking his lead over to first base. First pitch to Dom Hughes. He's going to foul that off into the stands.
Oh, there's a man. Oh, that's Steve. Was bending down.
He didn't even flinch. He's done this before.
Yeah, he's been around the block.
He's working on 50-50 raffle tickets. He don't have time for foul balls.
Gotta love it, yeah. Oh, he's
so the first pitch is fouled off.
Katchke's hit 91 in this inning.
That's pretty impressive. Next pitch for Dom Hughes, and that's going to be in the strike zone, outside corner for strike number 2. 0-2 count now for the young man.
Gotta love to see Steve out there. Always on that 50-50 grind.
0-2 pitch. That's going to be...
Ooh.
Oh! Gunnar Myro trying to make the dive for the play, but just got a face full of dirt on that one.
He hit that right trigger button. Just a little bit too early there, and he probably wouldn't have had a chance at it anyway. But
probably a few more steps, he might have had him, but that's just going to leave another 0-2 count.
He needed a few more seconds. Didn't have it.
A little more airtime, he would have been nice for that. The 0-2 count now for Dom Hughes. Mark Kirkland over at first base. A pitch.
Oh.
And that's going to hit the outside corner again, and Dom Hughes is going to be kicking in the dirt. That's going to be out.
Yeah, and he'll take the slow walk back to the dugout again, frustrated with himself, knowing that he can do better. And I'm really excited to see what he'll come out and do in his next at-bat, because
he'll be looking for it. He'll be looking to get back in that next at-bat. That's for sure. That's going to bring up Dominic Popa. My apologies. Dominic Popa, center fielder now, with a single and a walk for the day. So a perfect 1,000 for the day, if I do say so myself. Looking to get a little more. Kirkland over at first base. And the first pitch. That's going to be just a bit outside for ball number 1. And for some reason, the catcher is going to throw it over to Myro. I don't know what that was. I think it was a slip of the throw.
I'm not sure there. I mean, you got the Rube Baker-ism.
I was going to say, pulled some Major League 2 shenanigans over there.
Major League 2.
I think it's more underrated.
Yeah, I like Major League 2.
I think Major League 2 is good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, rated PG.
And rated PG. First pitch, the next pitch is up.
Yeah, the interesting thing about the Major League movies is the first one was rated R, the second one was rated PG, the third one was PG-13. The third one was also terrible.
We'll get that in our rant. 2-0 pitch. That's going to be a little inside. Ball number 3 for Dominic Popa. Power right now up 5-3 in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs right now. The 3-0 count for Dominic Popa. Mark Kirkland over at first base. The 3-0 pitch. And that's going to be a little too far inside for the home plate umpire. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Runners now in first and second base. And that's going to bring up Brian Ball.
Yeah, Ball's another guy really looking to get something going here. He had that line drive that was just fell into the mid of the shortstop earlier. Ball's got to get something going here, and the Power could really use a base hit into the gap.
They'll be looking for it. Update now from across the world of sports. Game 3 of the NBA Finals is finished. Denver Nuggets take Game 3, 109-94. And they're going to have a 2-1 lead in the series.
Speaking of nuggets, best chicken nuggets, best fast food chicken nuggets, go.
Mickey D's.
Absolutely.
You can't go wrong with Mickey D's.
Totally
nuggets.
right there. Can never go wrong with Mickey D's.
1-0 pitch, and that's going to be down the zone. He's going to get that.
But if you're talking chicken tenders, it's a different story.
Now, I'm more of a fan of Cane's.
Yeah,
You like
definitely.
Cane's? Okay, we're good here.
Yeah.
So Brian Ball with a 1-1 count now. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Next pitch. And that's going to hit the outside corner for strike number 2. Another good paint job for Hunter Katchke. Started off with as the designated
He is on deck.
He on deck, ready, itching to go. And that next pitch for Brian Ball is too far in the dirt, and that's going to be ball 2. So 2-2 count now. 2 outs in the inning. Power trying to get some more runs on the board. 5-3 lead. The next pitch
Oh!
And that's going to probably leave a bruise on for Brian Ball.
But hey, we got ice.
Oh, you could hear the thump from up here on that back.
Yeah, but that loads the bases from Mejia, and this is big. Really can open the game with some Cindy Piper State Farm Insurance here.
That sounds pretty good. All right, so anyway, here comes. You got me there, dude.
What's up?
You got me there.
Oh, of course, of course.
So up next is Jacob Mejia. Same story here. 2 outs for the Palm Spring Power. Bases loaded.
Feeling a little deja vu.
Another bloop single will get us another run for the Palm Spring Power. The first pitch is going to be in the dirt for ball number 1.
Very important here for Katchke just to throw strikes, get it in the zone, and get out of this inning and get back to the bats for Southern Nevada. There is someone warming up in the bullpen.
1-0 pitch on the way, and that's going to be fouled out of play. I hope that doesn't hit my truck over there. Well, one horn's honking, so we'll see.
I did hear a thump.
I hope it was the tree out there. So the 1-1 count now for...
It could have been the ground.
Roman Mejia. It could have been the ground. There was a lot of sidewalk. 1-1 pitch coming in on its way. And that's going to be outside again.
Damn, he's hunting for a car.
He's hunting for a car. He's hunting to get a ding on the car.
Not sure if you've seen that cricket clip where it's like the guy hits the ball so far that it hits the announcer's car, and it's like he didn't have insurance because it was a rental.
Poor guy. 1-2 count, and that's going to be trying to curve that in. But not enough. It's going to be a 2-2 count now for Roman
One of the
Mejia.
all-time great sports broadcasting clips.
Jacob Mejia batting 0 for 1 tonight with a pop out to the third baseman and a walk. That's going to be a grounder to the first baseman. And a close play. He's going to make the play with his glove on the bag.
Really
That's going to be a
impressive.
3-1 outing for Jacob Mejia. I think he had to trip over himself just to hit the bag.
Oh, yeah.
So they can leave the bases loaded, but still the Palm Street Power have a 2-run lead. We're going to the top of the 6th. You're Palm Street Power 5, and the Coyotes at 3. We'll see you in a little bit.
It's time to step away from the sofa and get back to the world you love, the world of Agua Caliente. So get ready to rediscover that winning feeling again at Agua Caliente Casinos.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh, yeah! Whip 'em good, Jack!
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
So the Palm Spring Power now into the top of the 6th. Kyle Mosley still on the mound for first pitch of the top of the 6th inning.
Well, they caught up to him there.
Fly ball out to right field. Out there is Noah Blythe. And that's going to be an easy out, number 1.
I said it caught up to him, but it was still was a little late on it and hit it the other way out to right. Really routine fly ball.
So with 2 pitches now and 1 out in the inning, that's going to bring up Dominic Tavares. He's got a single and a fielder's choice in the game right now.
First pitch in there for a strike.
Starting off again with a first pitch strike. Next pitch on his way. Trying to go for a bunt. A little too low in. That's going to be ball number 1.
20 years old.
Mosley with 1-1 count now. Trying to paint that corner on the outside. That's a little too far. It's going to be 2-1 now.
You just missed there. Looked pretty close.
Coyotes in the top of the third. Getting a little scared to the power. The next pitch is going to be in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, Mosley's putting the power in power with his velocity. He's been over 90 pretty much the whole game.
Kyle Mosley trying to get his 6th strikeout of the night. Next pitch, trying to zoom that in there. That's still a little too far outside, and that's going to leave a full count now.
He's seen the slider. He's seen the fastball. Now it's 3-2. What do you go with here?
Honestly, I still trust the fastball. I'm gonna see if he can just zoom it right in there.
Yeah, if I'm Mosley, I'm reaching back, putting as much as I can on this one and trying to force a whiff.
And that was a fastball on the outside corner, and that was a good battle, though.
Yeah, Tavares just got a piece of that one. Throws his bat out there, and lucky to make contact and give himself a chance to stay in this at-bat.
And I think with these high velocities, just sticking your bat out, it puts some distance on it. Full count now. That's going to be a grounder. Over to Cole Abrams. But instead, it's going to be an E6.
Yeah, that one just rolls right under his glove. You got to get your glove all the way down to the ground there. Make sure that you can feel the ground as you're working the ball into your glove. And Abrams it's not been a banner day for him, but knowing him, he'll come back out here tomorrow. He'll come back out here Friday, Saturday, and he will absolutely work himself to make sure that never happens again.
So that's going to be a scored E6 on the play.
So it's Andrew Kim, number 47, warming up in the Southern Nevada bullpen.
We'll see if he'll come into the bottom of the 6th later on. First pitch. It's going to be a foul ball. Looks like we have actually a pinch hitter now. It's Carl McHugh. Pinch hitting now for the Coyotes. 0-1 pitch. That's going to be another foul ball into the stands here. Nope, that's actually going to be out of play.
Past the stands.
Past the stands. So no harm, no foul, though. They'll runner on first. They'll be looking to try and get that double play now here. The 0-2 pitch for Kyle Mosley. And that's actually going to be a wild pitch into the dirt, and that's going to move the runner over.
Yeah, it skips past ball over there, and this puts a runner in scoring position. Really interesting, and it takes away the double play from the equation on a ground ball. It definitely changes the approach of the hitter and the pitcher.
I'm not imagining anything in the dirt on this next at-bat, at least not trying to go in the dirt. Probably going to keep the fastball going. The 1-2 pitch now. Trying to go on the outside, up corner.
Yeah, just got a little bit too much of the outside of the plate there and didn't get the call.
Tried to get him to reach, tried to make McHugh reach over there, but he wasn't going for it. The 2-2 pitch now on its way. Heads up.
Oh!
Up the middle. Kyle Mosley trying to just get out of the way. Wasn't going to be able to get that. But with that RBI single now, it is a 5-4 game.
Yeah, that one went right back up the middle. I thought that had a chance at hitting Mosley, but did it go right through his legs? I think it went.
No, it looked like he actually just twisted out of the way. He twisted over.
But either way, that's a run for the Southern Nevada, and they got the tying run on base right now.
So it looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter for the Coyotes. First pitch is going to be a strike.
It's Colin Hushaw.
Colin Hushaw. First pitch swinging was strike number 1. Runner on the move. Throw down. And Coleman's not going to be able to get the glove on.
Uh-oh.
Throw over from center field. Leon trying to make the tag. It's not going to be in time.
Yeah, it looks like it took just a little bit too long to load up that throw. But, man, there was a lot of steam on it. There was a lot of steam on it. It was a great throw. Perfectly placed for the tag, but just not quite there.
And that's going to be ruled another error. And we have a runner now at third for the Coyotes. Well, the 1-1 pitch now on its way. That's going to be a little far outside for 2-1.
Yeah, ball and in the Southern Nevada dugout, getting behind their boys, tying run just 90 feet away.
2-1 pitch for Kyle Mosley on its way. And that's going to be in the zone for strike number 2.
Yeah, it seems like he took a little bit off of that one, just get it in the zone, and he does. 2-2 the count now. Now you can see what pitch you can go to put him away. It was a changeup that time.
Tying run over at third base now for the Coyotes. Next pitch, that's going to be look like a two-seamer on the outside, and that's going to be ball number 3.
Yeah, just didn't have it there. It missed the zone and runs the count full, and Mosley seems to be losing a little bit of his stamina so far. He looked so strong those first 2 innings.
And that's going to be strikeout number 3. Correction, strikeout number 6 on the night. That's strike number 3.
And it is Michael Groves warming up in the bullpen for Palm Springs.
And with that, though, Justin Hausner striking out right there. That's going to bring up the top lineup for the Coyotes.
Yeah, but Casey Dill is hoping that he can get just one more out of Mosley before he goes to Groves.
That first pitch is going to be fouled away out of play for strike number 1. Stroop right now with a strikeout looking, a strikeout swinging, looking to change that luck. The next pitch is going to be fouled away again. It's going to be an 0-2 count.
We allowed to play that sound?
I don't know, but they did it. All I know is if we get copyright claimed, I'm not in charge of that. So we'll just let Alex take care of that. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, 0-2 count now for Stroop. That's going to be chopped to third base. Leon on the play. Over to Kirkland, and that's going to be out. Number 3. Run does not score. The Power keep the lead. Is now going into the bottom of the 6th now for the Power. Now with only just a 1-run lead, but let's see if they can tack on some more. You're listening to Palm Spring Power Baseball Broadcast.
It's one thing to be honored as an esteemed Forbes award-winning resort. It's quite another to be honored 3 years in a row. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage is proud to once again be the recipient of the Forbes 4-Star Award for both our extraordinary hotel and the steakhouse, and Forbes' highest honor, the prestigious 5-Star Award for Sunstone Spa. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, your 5-star escape.
So, you like meat?
Yeah. I like meat and I like cheese.
Meat.
Watch the monitor. This is the ultimate cheeseburger from Jack in the Box. It's a big cheeseburger for purists. Just meat and cheese.
I like the meat and cheese part.
Yeah.
But why a bun?
Bun's not meat nor cheese.
Word. Right.
You lose that bun, you got something.
Without the bun, your hands would be covered with meat and cheese. Yeah. All right, we'll look into that.
Well, now looks like we have a new pitching change for the Coyotes. Going to be Andrew Kim, number 47. So 2 innings of pitching for Hunter Kachke. And we'll see if Andrew Kim can keep the deficit for the Coyotes at just 1 coming into the bottom of the 6th inning.
You'll have to see what they have out of him here. See what they want to get out of Kim here. And it'll be interesting to see how the power hitters face the now 3rd pitcher into the game for Southern Nevada.
So that last inning for Kyle Mosley did have another strikeout for him. has now pitched 3 innings. And if I am Casey Dill, would you go for another pitching change here?
Yeah.
He's been doing this routine of 3 innings for each player.
Yeah, and I think that he's got some guys that he needs to see throw, and you got to get the guys out there.
Absolutely. Looks like we got some movement in the bullpen for the Power. Try and get those names out to you guys in just a moment. But up first for the Palm Springs Power in the bottom of the 6th inning is going to be our second baseman, Dalton Thomas.
See what you can get out of him so far. The thing with Thomas is he can play a lot of places around that infield, and the Power infield can play a lot of places around the infield. It's been a hallmark, versatility.
First pitch, check swing is going to be too far low in the dirt. Umpire first base says no go, and it's going to be a 1-0 count for the young second baseman. 1-0 pitch on its way. And that's going to be on the inside corner, strike 1.
See if Thomas swings the bat here.
1-1 pitch now. That's going to be a little too low, and that's going to be ball number 2. Dalton Thomas batting 0 for 1 today with a pop out to the second baseman and a walk. So let's see if we can get that 1 for 2 night going for him. 2-1 pitch. That's
wow.
Well, it's called a strike.
It's a good pitch. It comes right back in and gets the count to 2-2, and really interesting movement on that one from Kim.
Thomas thought it was a little outside. Umpire says no go. It is a strike. It is a 2-2 count now.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
Curveball curves right into the zone, and that is going to be strikeout.
It's a real looping pitch right there, and it's a curveball at 69 miles an hour, and it just drops right into the breadbasket of the strike zone. Totally froze it.
Well, that's going to bring up to the top of the lineup Cole Abrams now. 0 for 2 now with a pop out to the first baseman and a fly out to his left field. That first pitch is going to be low and outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, most competitive game we've seen for the Power this season. It's 5-4 Power lead it, bottom of the 6th inning right here. So really interesting.
1-0 pitch on his way. Abrams drives it over to the shortstop. High throw play up to the first. And a nice little snag right there. That's going to be out number 2.
So a really, really good pick that was by Myro, who's playing first base now. Made the move over from third. And also a good play by Stroop.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to bring up Jason Leon, though.
See what Leon can give you here. He's had a really good start to the season for Palm Springs.
And the first pitch to him.
Oh!
Heads up. And that's going to be off the back. Probably.
What Casey Dillon, this Power coaching staff. What Casey Dillon, this Power coaching staff are cooking up.
But if it's going to be a good combo for a hit and run, it'd be Leon and Blythe. First pitch is going to be down the middle for strike 1. Looked like Blythe just took that one. Wasn't going to swing at that one.
Yeah, he was taking the whole way. Never really considered a swing.
Typically, I used to be one of those kind of batters of letting the first pitch go by. I always wanted to try and get a little information myself, letting the first pitch go.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch is strike, though. Next pitch on its way. That's going to be way outside for ball number 1.
Catcher's going to get up and take a little bit of a move before he makes that throw.
Noah Blythe with a sacrifice RBI and a single for the day.
You can tell the catcher has his eyes on Leon at first.
Leon takes his lead. That's going to be in the dirt. Leon on the move in the dirt. And he's going to be in there. And a little slow up. But he's back on his feet. Leon is back at second.
Yeah, that throw just got past second baseman Dominic Tavares, who was covering the bag there. And Stroop had to go out and get it in short center.
So that's going to leave a runner at scoring position now for Noah Blythe.
Power could really use some Cindy Piper State Farm insurance.
That's for sure. Here we go. 2-1 count. Up the middle. Nice play.
Well, that won't quite do it there.
And that's going to be a put out. And the Palm Springs Power are not going to be able to score in Jason Leon. But still, they still got the lead going in the top of the 7th. Your score, Palm Springs Power 5 and the Coyotes 4. We'll see you back at the top of the 7th.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh, yeah. Whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty.
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
It's time to step away from the sofa and get back to the world you love, the world of Agua Caliente. So get ready to rediscover that winning feeling again at Agua Caliente Casinos.
So we got a new pitcher on the mound for the Palm Spring Power. It's going to be number 10, Michael Groves.
Yeah, Groves has done a lot of hitting so far for the Power. He's been a first base DH with Kirkland as well. But tonight he got the night off out of the lineup, and he will throw for the Power.
Pretty good line, though, for the debut in Kyle Mosley. 3 strikeouts in the 4th inning, 2 strikeouts in the 5th, and a strikeout in the 6th for a total of 6 strikeouts. Didn't really give up that last run in the last inning, though. That was an unearned run on his record. But
he did pitch 8 1/3 for UNC Asheville in the Big South this season.
Michael Groves, correct?
Yes.
That's correct. That's what I thought. First pitch from Michael Groves, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball number 1.
Yep, this is a guy, he's from Holly Springs, North Carolina. His main thing is definitely with the bat, and he did pitch late into the season, though, a little bit. He did pitch an inning against Queens on the 16th of May, so it's been about 20 days since he's thrown.
The 1-1 pitch on its way. That's going to be swung away, and that's going to be strike number 2 for Hunter Katschke.
Yeah, came up at 88 and 87 with the first 2 pitches. Then he goes to the changeup at 81.
Groves with a 1-2 count on its way. That's going to be line foul, and we'll do it again at 1-2.
Yeah, 12 strikeouts in 8 1/3 for Groves this year.
So Groves going to do it again here at 1-2 count. No outs in the top of the 7th. The pitch. And he's going to be reaching. He's going to be having Hunter reaching. And that's strikeout number 1 for the young man. And that's going to be out number 1 for the Palm Spring Power.
Got him to chase that one there. Definitely walking back to the dugout thinking, man, why'd I swing at that?
Probably was looking for a fastball. Late reaction of the ball. Easy swinging strikeout for Michael Groves, as that's going to bring up Easton Shelton, first baseman for the Coyotes. And he takes a whack at that for strike number 1. 0 for 3 for today with fly out and a strikeout as well. Definitely doesn't want to have another one of those Ks on his lineup card. Power up by 1, 5-4 at top of the 7th. Next pitch on his way. And he's going to be swinging at that off-speed pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, pulls in another whiff. We've already seen Groves go to the fastball, the changeup, and the slider at 80. And he's got 2 distinct speeds there, one in the high 80s and one in the high 70s, low 80s.
Next pitch, he's going to paint the corner, and that's going to be strike out number 2, strike number 3. And we now have 2 outs for the Palm Spring Power.
Man, Michael Groves, two-way player out there. He's done himself a really good job. That one came in at 89.
And that's going to bring up Paul Mile the fourth. with a double already on its plate right now. Trying to get more on his lineup card. Doesn't want to get a strikeout, though. Michael Groves cruising in the top of the 7th here. First pitch to Myro the 4th. And he's going to paint at the outside corner again for strike number 1.
You know, Casey Dill's really got to love seeing this. With the guys that come out and as their hitters and they pitch a little bit, they're begging their manager, oh, let me throw, let me throw, let me throw. And
I don't know about that one. That was a little too inside, so much inside that it hits Paul Myro the 4th right in the backside, and that's going to be a hit by pitch for the young man. That's going to bring up Cooper Chef now. Right fielder for the Coyotes. Yeah, Groves didn't want that. As any pitcher, I would assume, did not want to hit by pitch.
yeah, no, I don't think any pitcher wants to do that.
Still in pretty good shape, though. 1 runner on, but 2 outs. Forces out at second and first. Any grounder will do.
Power Kids Choir ready to stretch momentarily if he can get out of this.
First pitch to Chef. That's going to be a little too far outside for ball 1.
First look we get at Groves pitching out of the stretch here. Shortened windup, shortened delivery.
Groves with 2 strikeouts already in the inning. Looking for more. The 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a little too far outside as well for ball number 2.
Yeah, you just got to settle down, throw strikes. Just get it over the plate.
As like I said before, a grounder will do wonders for a pitching staff.
He took a little bit off that one, only at 86.
Might be aiming a little bit instead of just throwing. And that's going to be a throw back to first, and he's going to be in there.
First pickoff attempt we've seen of either team today. We saw a whole bunch yesterday with a lot of left-handed pitchers. We've seen more righties today.
And in the top of the 7, that's pretty rare that you don't get a whole lot of pickoff moves. I always typically loved having pickoff moves. It made the batters or the runners off guard all the time. 2-0 pitch on his way. That's going to be
as a
low.
catcher, I never liked him. I just wanted him to throw me the ball and get over it.
I was never a squatter, honestly. My legs could never hold that position for that as long as these guys do. So the 3-0 count now on its way. Runners on its way. Strike 1. The throw over. But he is in there at second base. And that's going to be stolen base for Paul Myro the 4th.
Yeah, that bag wasn't covered in time. Jacob Stremiska is warming up for the Power in the bullpen from New Mexico, the Lobo.
Might be coming in the top of the 8th inning a little bit later.
High leverage situation here for any pitcher entering the game for the Power, trying to protect this 1-run lead here in the top of the 7th with 2 outs.
3-1 pitch on its way now for Michael Groves. And he tried to get that outside corner again. Moved a little too far. And that's going to be a walk for Cooper Chef.
Yeah, just got a little bit too much glove side movement there and lost it into the outside half. And now you're really in trouble here. Tying run is at second base. Go-ahead run is on first. A ball into the gap could give Southern Nevada the lead. But then again, it's probably a lot easier getting out than permit a ball into the gap here when you're Groves. So odds still in his favor.
Outfield looked like they're playing normally. A little bit of no doubles rule right now.
Well, those odds are a little bit less favorable after the first pitch ball. Really got to focus on first pitch strikes, first pitch strikes, first pitch strikes. That's how you know you can take command of the at-bat and know what you want.
1-0 pitch for Gunnar Myro, the third baseman for the Coyotes. 1-0 pitch on its way now. Nice frame job there by Brian Ball. Strike 1. We got a 1-1 count now.
Yeah, really good work. Unfortunate name for a catcher, Ball. Got to think that.
I think he was just destined to play baseball with a name like Ball.
I mean, yeah, for a baseball player, but a catcher?
Yeah, you get the ball every pitch.
Yeah, but you're trying to avoid balls.
That's true. Grounder over to Leon. He's going to make the tag, and that's going to be a fielder's choice put out. Unassisted. 5.
Heads up play.
Well, Groves got out of it. 2 strikeouts. 2 runners left on base. Your Power is still in the lead. They're going into the bottom 7th. They're going to see if they can add some more. It's stretch time here in Palm Springs Stadium. We'll see you at the bottom of the 7th.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155.
It's one thing to be honored as an
Girl, you know that there's one thing that I love, but it's not you I'm thinking of. I want the ultimate cheeseburger. Break it down. Cheese meat, cheese meat, and that's it. Baby, you know it's hot and juicy, 'cause Jack won't make it till you order it.
Girls love this. Our target is men.
What's a target?
Well, we reached the 7th inning stretch here in Palm Springs, California. Your Palm Spring Power lead right now 5-4. Trying to add more runs coming into the bottom of the 7th.
So Kirkland coming up to the plate now for the Power, who could use some Cindy Piper insurance.
Definitely like some Cindy Piper insurance here in the bottom of the 7th. And surprisingly, the Palm Spring Power guys, they've only had 4 hits. That is actually true. They've only had 4 hits in this whole ball game. Definitely a lot less than what they've been doing lately, as that first pitch is in there for strike number 1. Definitely has been one of their off games, at least their first off game for Palm Spring Power in terms of playing wise. Next pitch is going to be on the outside corner again. That's going to be strike number 2 for Mark Kirkland. 5 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors for your Palm Spring Power. 0-2 count to Kirkland. That's going to be in the dirt. That's going to be ball number 1.
Crowd will get better at the Charge as the season goes on, won't it?
I imagine so. It's also late night. And the next pitch, Kirkland's going to take a whack at that, and he's going to whiff at it. That's going to be strike number 3. That's going to be 1 out for the Coyotes, as Dom Hughes is now coming up to the plate again.
Yeah, you can really hear that Southern Nevada dugout get behind their team, and Hughes really got a slump to bust out of here. And I'm excited to see what he can do, because his last 2 at-bats, he has left the batter's box with a conviction of, damn, I am really mad about what just happened.
Dom Hughes still looking for that first hit of the season. First pitch on his way. That's going to be a little too far outside for ball 1. Andrew Kim on the mound for the Coyotes, trying to keep it a 1-run game to get back to the top of the 8th. Next pitch, and that's going to be a little high, and with a 2-0 count now for Dom Hughes. Two-0 count on its way. Dom Hughes, that's going to get down, and that's going to be number 1 for the season for Dom Hughes. An easy bloop single out to right field, and he's on the bag. He's on the board in the average department.
And that's big for him, really big, because those last 2 plate appearances, he left mad, and now he's going to leave down the first base line.
And that's going to bring up Dominic Popa. He's got right now a single on his plate now for the day. Dom Hughes on the bag. Now that chip is off his shoulder. He's ready to go. First pitch to Dominic Popa. Check swing. And he did go. Strike number 1.
Yeah, with 1 out here, we'll have to see what the idea is.
Definitely going to want to try and go for that double play. Shortstop second, playing in double play depth right now.
Hughes did steal 5 bases this season.
Heads up. That's going to hit him right in the cleat. And that is going to be another hit by pitch. Have you ever been hit by a pitch in the foot?
In the foot?
I'm going to be honest. It's not fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hit off the bounce in the foot. I don't know if – I can't think of a time when I was hit in the foot. been hitting the leg. I've been hitting the chest. Was hitting the chest in 2nd grade and stopped playing baseball for like 3 years.
Yeah, it's no fun getting hit in the foot. It does not tickle. That's for sure. So runners at first and second as Brian Ball is now back up to the plate, and he's going to line that out to right field. Right fielder underneath it. Hughes is going to tag it at second. He's going to try and take third. Great throw, and that is going to be in. And on the throw, looks like Dominic Pope is going to take second. So actually, that was pretty productive.
Honestly, I'm not sure. Hughes might have left a little early there. They're not gonna call anything, but he might have been a little antsy there.
Maybe a little bit, but that's going to leave Jacob Mejia with runners in scoring position now, trying to add on to their 1-run lead. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Mejia, and he's going to ground that foul.
Power could really use a base hit here, one that could score 2.
Mejia with 1-0 count. 0 for 2 for today. Pop out and a grounder to first. That's going to be in the dirt. Wild pitch. Hughes coming in, and he's going to score, and he's going to add on from the wild pitches. Now he's 6-4 ball game.
Oh, like a good neighbor. Some State Farm Cindy Piper insurance there for the Power. Much needed. Makes the next pitcher coming into the game, or if Groves is to return, makes their job a lot less stressful.
Breathing room for everybody. 6-4 now for the Palm Spring Power. And moving over is Popa to third base. Still runner in scoring position. Still a dangerous spot. 4.
Oh!
And that's going to be grounded through up the line right field. He's going to double. He's going to definitely hit a double. Standing double for Jacob Mejia.
There is no reason why he couldn't have had a triple if he kept sprinting there, but either way, that is a huge run for the Power. It's now 7-4.
Taking the safe route right up the line, taking the safe route to just second base, bringing up Dalton Thomas now up to the plate. And your Power now have a 3-run lead. It is now 7-4.
Yeah, and for Southern Nevada, so close to getting out of that inning. That's really got to sting.
And it looks like the skipper for the Coyotes are just going to take a walk over. Have a little discussion with him, maybe take him out. We'll just have to see. And it looks like he's just going to have a little discussion with him right now. And that's one of those good hits of one of those feel-good moments for any kind of batter. Up the line, scoring 1 run. You got to feel good for Mejia. And that was I'm pretty sure that was his first hit of the season as well.
It's big for him. Be really big for him. And the Power, they got the Power fans feeling good right now. Those that have stayed in the ballpark have really gotten to experience a really dang good ball game.
Well, the skipper is at his discussion with Mr. Kim on the mound. And Dalton Thomas is coming back up to the plate. He's going to try and score Jacob Mejia from second base and try and add some more insurance runs to this already 7-4 lead for the Palm Spring Power. Thomas 0 for 2. First pitch, and that's going to be on the outside, up and in corner for strike number 1. Dalton trying to get his first hit of the night. Trying to get that 3rd run scored in this inning. Next pitch on his way. He took a whack at it. Unfortunately, though, it was a little too fast, and that's going to be now an 0-2 count for Dalton Thomas.
Yeah, and for Southern Nevada, they're 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, and all these innings, they got to feel really long when you're giving up runs and you're trying to chase, but that just gets harder and further away.
That next pitch was outside. 1-2 count now for Dalton Thomas. Trying to keep this inning alive, trying to keep the Power going, trying to power up here in Palm Springs, California. The 1-2 pitch on his way, and that's going to paint the outside corner, and that's going to be strike 3, and Andrew Kim's going to get it out of the inning for the Coyotes, but not before the Coyotes score 2 more, not before the Power scores 2 more runs. It is now Palm Springs Power 7, and the Coyotes at 4. We'll see you in the top of the 8th.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley,
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh, yeah. Whip 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty.
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
It's one thing to be honored as an esteemed Forbes award-winning resort. It's quite another to be honored 3 years in a row. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage is proud to once again be the recipient of the Forbes 4-Star Award for both our extraordinary hotel and the steakhouse, and Forbes' highest honor, the prestigious 5-Star Award for Sunstone Spa. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, your 5-star.
Back now at Palm Springs Stadium. Power getting 2 more runs in the bottom of 7th. Now making a 7-4 lead as Michael Groves back on the bump for the Power. That's going to be lined over to Mark Kirkland, and an easy 1-pitch, 1-out line drive. Soft line drive, but it's a line drive nonetheless.
Yeah, and the Power getting those insurance runs in the last inning so big and so easy and so much better for Groves' confidence. Now, the thing that he's thinking, the thing that Casey Doe's thinking, the thing that this entire Power team is thinking, they need a shutdown inning. And what helps when you get and what do you really want when you get a shutdown inning? You want that first out to come quickly. And they got that right there.
That's going to bring up Carl McHugh for the Coyotes. Oh, that first pitch in the dirt now and away for 1-0. And next pitch, Groves hooks are right in there, sweeps are right in there for strike number 1. One pitch now for Groves on his way. And that's going to be a little bit of a jam job there.
2 strikes, and he's pretty quickly gotten this so far.
Power with 3 errors, unfortunately, on the defensive side, but have kept the game at bay for the most part. At the most part, for that bottom of the 4th walk fest that walked in 4 runs. 1-1 pitch on his way. It's going to be fouled off. 1-2 now. Groves trying to get another strikeout on his resume going.
See if he goes to the slider here.
1-2 on its way.
Frozen.
Got him. Strike 3 for Michael Groves again. That's going to be 2 outs against the Coyotes.
There.
Probably was looking for a sweeper. He threw him a heater.
87 miles an hour on that one for Michael Groves. Really impressive.
And whether you're throwing 92, 87 differential on your fastball off speed or 87, 80 fastball off speed difference, it's still difficult at that speed.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's still difficult. First pitch on Mr. number 25. That's going to be swung and missed for strike number 1. Ball outside for Colin Hushaw there. 1-1 count now. Good piece of hitting and pitching wise here. 1-1 count now on its way. And that's going to be outside for ball 2.
2-1.
Trying to paint a picture here again for the pitcher for the young Mr. Groves. Next pitch, that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Michael Groves trying to get out of here.
Sturmiska back warming up in that Palm Springs Power bullpen.
Might have a chance for the first save of the season for the Palm Springs Power.
And that's in his direction.
Going out, and that is going to be just foul on the left field line. Barely got out of play. Almost caught by our left fielder, Dom Hughes.
And Hushaw's walking back to the batter's box saying, dang it.
Almost had it.
Almost had it. Almost had it.
Almost a easy single, maybe a little chance for a double there. But that being said, we still have now a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Michael Groves trying to get out of the inning here, trying to get us to the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. And that's going to be a little sweeper from left to right, a little too close to the face.
Yeah, that one just sailed up on it. Now it gets to 3-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th.
Full count now, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, actually. Top of the 8th. Lost track of where we're at the game. Sam. And that's a little too far high and outside, and that's going to be ball 4.
Yeah, he just missed there and gets back to the top of the order now. This is trouble for Palm Springs, but they did get those insurance runs. They still have that. They hold that 3-run lead, and Groves knows that he's got 8 teammates and everyone in the dugout and everyone in the stands backing him here.
First pitch to Grafton Stroop now, and that's going to be in the outside corner for strike number 1.
Checked his swing and looks like he may have gone.
But alas, in the zone nonetheless. Grafton trying to get on bag for the first time on the night. 2 strikeouts and a put out from third to first. 0 for 3 for the night.
And that was an impressive put out from third to first by.
Absolutely.
And they really needed it.
Foul off. And we're going to have an 0-2 count now for Mr. Stroup. Seven 4 now for the Palm Spring Power. Trying to keep it that way. No more runs on the board is what they're trying to do. Trying to get to the bottom of the 8th. Get a little, what's the insurance call again?
Cindy Piper State Farm.
That's for sure. Some State Farm insurance. With the 7-4 lead, trying to make it more in the bottom of the 8th, but they got to get out of this first. Michael Rose on the mound. 0-2 count. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. The pitch. And
another one that sails in.
Try to go on the inside corner again. That's going to be ball 1, though. Still good pitcher's count.
Yeah, just 1 pitch gets you out of the inning here.
Wants to get out of this inning. Groves wants to get back to hitting. The pitch, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strikeout number 3 for Grafton Stroop. And that's going to get the Power out of the inning. They're coming back now with the 7-4 lead, trying to get some more insurance on the board. As we come to the bottom of the 8th, you're listening to the Palm Spring Power baseball broadcast.
Girl, you know that there's one thing that I love, but it's not you I'm thinking of. I want the ultimate cheeseburger. Break it down. Cheese meat, cheese meat, and that's it. Baby, you know it's hot and juicy, 'cause Jack won't make it till you order it.
Girls love this.
Our target is men.
What's a target?
Well, the Coyotes have gone to their bullpen again as they're bringing in Christian Sabagola, the young arm, trying to keep it a 3-run ball game for the Coyotes as they are down 3 going into the bottom of the 8th.
Yes, Sabagala pitched 3 innings for for Umpqua Community College this season in Roseburg, Oregon. A bunch of guys from Southern Nevada played on that Umpqua team.
Well, I'll have a quick moment. I do want to apologize to the viewers out there on YouTube right now with the camera that we have. We do have just one camera. It is a webcam camera, and if we could zoom in, I promise you we would zoom in. But alas, this is all that we have right now. We're trying to fix that as best we can. We'll try and get that fixed up as soon as possible. But unfortunately, this is the view that we have. We do apologize for that. But still, you got a good game going for the Palm Spring Power. 7-4. Cole Abrams up, and he's going to fly that out to center field. But it looks like center field is going to be under that. Paul Mile, the fourth, makes that play.
1 pitch, 1 out, and Jason Leone comes up for the Power now. He's had himself a really nice game.
A little bit of a bad, I wouldn't say bad performance, but maybe a disappointing performance for Cole Abrams.
Sabagala, 85 miles an hour there.
But with that being said, there's plenty more games in the season. Cole Abrams definitely going to make another comeback. That's for dang sure. Up to the plate now is Jason Leone. Having a fantastic game so far. A double, a single.
Sabagala is not afraid to challenge these power hitters. He went with the high fastball there, got the swinging strike, and now he's ahead in the count 0-1 with 1 out.
Well, the 0-1 count to Leone, and he takes a whack at that, and that's going to be strike number 2.
And now he's ahead in the count 0-2 there. He goes back to that fastball again, and right there behind already, and that's an 84.
So the young man from the College of the Desert trying to battle his way back into this at-bat, and they're going to have a little quick meeting at the mound for Christian Sabagala.
Interesting to see if they go with a breaking ball here. He hasn't shown that one yet, but he's just gone 0-2 on 2 high fastballs. Got to see if they try and snap one low.
Hey, if it's not broken, you might not want to fix it again.
Yeah.
We'll have to see here on this next pitch. Jason Leone trying to battle back here with a 0-2 count now. 1 out for the Palm Spring Power, leading 7-4 in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch, and he takes a whack at that, and that's going to be a fastball down the pipe and swing and a miss for strike number 3.
So that's four pitches is all it took to get 2 outs there. 87 miles an hour on that one. But Blythe comes up with a chance for the Power. 2 outs, trying to give Stremiska a little bit more time to warm up.
A full 6-pitch at bat might be good for him. But Blythe tried to put another run on the board with 1.
Skies that one.
That's going to be out of play. Foul ball, strike number 1 for Blythe.
A little late on that at 87. He can figure out the timing, and he can get some power on it.
Batting 1 for 3 today with a sac fly RBI. Takes a whack at that one. That looked like something was taken off of that one.
So
that's
really
strike number 2.
Really efficient start to the inning so far. It's been fastballs, 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 but that time he does actually go with the changeup.
0-2 now for Blythe, the pitch. And that was an off-speed. That's going to be strike number 3.
Christian Sabagala, really impressive. He threw just 7 pitches. He did not throw a single ball. And we'll go to the top of the 9th inning here.
So Stremiska, my apologies. Jacob Stremiska is coming in for the save.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
Jacob Stremiska on the mound now for the Palm Spring Power, here to close things out, trying to close things out with a 7-4 victory for the Palm Spring Power, but they still got 3 outs to go. Up to the plate for the Coyotes is going to be number 30, Hunter Kashke.
Yeah,
Apologies, actually. Hold on, number 6 now. Looks like we have a pinch hitter.
Yeah, we've got Keone Young pinch hitting for Southern Nevada.
0-1 to Keone, and that sounds like a broken bat. Jacob tosses over to Kirkland. And that's going to be an easy out. Out number 1 for the Palm Spring Power, 2 away.
It's good work by Stremiska there. Gets the first out quickly.
So Easton Shelton back up to the plate now for the Coyotes. Has a fly out to 8, a fly out to the center fielder. Ground out to first baseman and 2 strikeouts, both swinging and looking, trying to get back on board. First pitch takes a whack at it and misses for strike number 1.
Yes, Stremiska's first pitch came in at 89. That one came in at 90.
0-1 pitch. A little outside for ball 1.
Yeah, just missed there. Counts even now.
Still doing a good job trying to keep the runners off the bag for the Power. Up pitch. Next pitch is going to be low. Swinging for strike number 2.
Yeah, the Power just powering with the fastballs, 90, 90, 90, just trying to pound it in there and force Shelton to whiff, and they've gotten 2 in this at-bat.
1-2, and that's going to be off-speed sweeping away, and that's going to be ball number 2.
Yeah, you can afford that on 1 and 2. It's obviously not ideal, but you can totally afford it. Was a slider.
With a 3-run advantage, I would say you can afford it a little bit more than that. But here comes the 2-2 count now for Stremiska. That's going to be swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike number 3. And the Power now 1 out away from going 4-0 for the season.
91 miles an hour there for Stremiska. Really impressive from him.
That's going to bring up Paul Mile, the 4th. 2 outs now for the Power. 1 out away from another victory. The first pitch on his way. Mayo's going to ground that to Lano. Trying to do the Derek Jeter jump. He makes the play. Kirkland comes down with it, and that's the game.
What a play by Leon. Oh, my God.
Leon with a Derek Jeter play right there. A smooth transition, tossing it over to first, and that's going to do it. The Palm Spring Power is going to win it 7-4 now off that miraculous play.
That was extremely impressive by Leon, and Power going that handshake line, and they are really glad to improve to 4-0 today. This was a good test for them. The toughest game they've played so far. They were down 3-1. They got 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th. That's been their big inning, and they take the 7-4 win. Let's talk about Jason Leon, player of the game.
Absolutely, Jason Leon. A double in the first inning, for a couple stolen bases as well. A single in the 4th inning. He was absolutely miraculous in this game for sure. Definitely liked the way he was pitching. Kyle Mosley making his debut for the Palm Spring Power. 3 innings, 6 strikeouts in total. He was actually absolutely on point when it comes to the mound. Aside from the 3 errors that the Palm Spring Power had, they were pretty much on point with everything else, don't you think?
Yeah, great game for the Power. How many walks did they have as a team?
I don't think a whole lot. At least for us, there was a good chunk of at least more than 5. I know that. At least in the 4th inning, there was a good 4 in a row.
Yeah, and for the Power today, just a really good job at being disciplined, getting on base when they needed to, and the defense really shored up late in the game. They made some nice plays. Kirkland had some really nice plays. Obviously, Leon with that really impressive one to end the game. And, guys, thank you so much for listening to Palm Springs Power Baseball right here.
Absolutely.
For Brae Foust, I'm Sam Federman, and we'll see you on